Have you ever finished a meal you didn't enjoy just because you paid for it? Or stayed in a movie theater for 2 hours watching a film you hated because you didn't want to waste the ticket price? In finance, this is known as the sunk cost fallacy. It is the psychological trap that convinces us to keep spending money, time, and energy on a failing project simply because we've already invested so much into it. This isn't just about a bad dinner or a movie ticket. At WealthLogic, we analyze the hidden forces shaping the global economy, and the sunk cost fallacy is one of the most dangerous, responsible for billions in lost corporate capital and the collapse of personal portfolios. Today we're looking at why your brain wants you to keep losing and how to stop it. A sunk cost is any expense that has already been incurred and cannot be recovered. Economically, it should have zero influence on your future decisions. However, human psychology isn't built on spreadsheets. We are prone to loss aversion, a concept we've explored before, where the pain of admitting a loss feels twice as intense as the joy of a gain. We tell ourselves, if I quit now, that first $1,000 was for nothing. This logic is a trap. By trying to save the first 1,000, you often end up losing 5,000 more. In the world of economic trends, this is often how zombie companies are born, businesses that only exist because investors are too emotionally invested to pull the plug. This fallacy is so powerful, it's sometimes called the Concorde Effect. The British and French governments knew the supersonic jet was a financial disaster long before it stopped flying. But because they had already invested billions, they continued to pour money into it for decades, purely to save face. We see this same behavior in retail investing. During events like the 2008 financial crisis or the recent AI bubble, many investors watched their assets tumble significantly. Instead of cutting their losses and reallocating to a healthy asset, they doubled down to lower their average cost. They weren't investing in the future. They were trying to justify the past. So, how do you stay ahead of the curve and avoid the sunk cost trap? First, you must learn to ignore the past. When making a financial decision, ask yourself, if I were starting today with zero investment in this, would I put money into it? If the answer is no, you should probably exit. Second, focus on opportunity cost. Every dollar you spend trying to fix a failing investment is a dollar you aren't spending on a winning one. Finally, set kill criteria. Before you start a project or a trade, decide exactly when you will walk away. Having a plan before the emotions kick in is the only way to navigate the financial world with confidence. The hardest part of investing isn't picking a winner, it's admitting when you've picked a loser. By recognizing the sunk cost fallacy, you stop being a prisoner of your past mistakes and start becoming a master of your future wealth. For more in-depth analysis and expert opinions on the trends that matter, subscribe to WealthLogic, stay informed, stay ahead, and we'll see you in the next video.